about poetry, but what Brandon Tanev said was beautiful. We don't like them, and they don't like us. That's playoff hockey. Jody, what a battle. We watched this game unfold. When Pittsburgh had that 2-goal lead, you had the sense they've got a stranglehold on this game, but
I doubt that you don't know much about poetry, but yeah, you're right. I thought about that early in the game. But, you know, they're at Nassau Coliseum. Let's not forget about that. The fans are a major factor when the Islanders are there. And they're in the building. They're loud. They're raucous. And you saw the scrums. Crosby had no points, but he was on the score sheet for roughing, for a scrum he was in. So think about that with 5 goals. But, yeah, that's the way they started. They started like a real positive thing. And then the Islanders, they had a formula, and it was get in the face of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Bring them down a little bit, play that kind of backyard or back alley game, and it worked. They got them back in the game. At the end, the Penguins got it, but it was interesting to see the Penguins get away from their game and play a little bit into the Islanders' hand.
The Islanders, I got to go with Mike Tice's comment. Everybody's got a game plan until they get punched in the face.
Mike Tyson, you bet.
That's the Islanders hockey, the pesky Islanders. They don't go away. And my favorite part about the night is the unsung heroes, the unexpected heroes.
Definitely.
Tanev, the identity line, although they're not quite as unexpected because they've been doing that for a long time now with the Islanders for Barry Trotz. But what a game, and hearing those fans at the Coliseum just makes this old Islanders heart warm.
Of course.
There is no better place to play at home. The support they get, the fire, they get into it. They bring that intensity. They force you as a player to bring that intensity.
He used the word intensity. We heard from the Islanders that they've got to bring it for the full 60. They cannot wait. Where does this series go from here? It's 2-1 Pitt.
Yeah, but they're still there in Long Island, and I think the Islanders will answer. I mean, there's a game plan that they have. They're very stingy and structured in their own end, and when they play that way, I mean, it's Barry Trotz hockey, and I expect them to get back to that game for the next one. Now, this is going to be a long one, and you can tell by the emotion that's come through this in Game 3. Ooh, it's going to be a fun one.
What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I mean, I want this thing to go 7 games. Of course, I want the Islanders to win it in 7 games, but to bring back this playoff hockey, to get fans back, that's such a big part of the playoffs. It's such a big part of the NHL, of the atmosphere as a player. That's one of the best things about you playing in front of 20,000 people. You get to play in the best league in front of the best fans. They bring the intensity, and they bring it, and you got to pick it up and play the intense game that they want to see.
The energy is incredible, and it's so good to see fans coming back into the buildings and bringing that energy and intensity. 2-1 in the series, Pittsburgh with the lead.